Hello, my wonderful budgeting friends. Happy Payday Friday. Yay. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. This is Managing Mona's Mullah, and I am Mona. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here. And my returning subbies, welcome back. This channel is all about paycheck to paycheck budgeting, cash stuffing my day-to-day cash envelopes and some savings challenges, and documenting my mortgage payoff journey. So if any of those topics interest you, I welcome you to join my channel. Yes, indeed, it's the second and final paycheck for September 2024. We are entering October. It's going to be a great month. I'm excited about October. Let's turn to September. All right. September 27th is the paycheck date. I have no bills the last part of any given month. So I am going to look ahead into the first 2 weeks of October. Okay, so these are the bills that I'm going to pay. First is my mortgage payment. Second is my electricity bill that's due. My natural gas bills also due this pay period for $19.99. My home security payment was already taken care of. And I'm going to pay this on my credit card on the 9th. And then I'm going to pay it from this paycheck on the 11th for that water bill. So the only things I'm going to take care of this time: mortgage, electricity, natural gas. I do want to make a payment to my medical bill. I forgot to put a sticker. So this paycheck is going to cover through October 10. So my first paycheck in October is Friday, October 11. Isn't this cute? Wicked without coffee. We are approaching Halloween. I like Halloween. Ever since I was a kid, I liked Halloween. So happy October, everyone. We're in fall already. So let's turn to the paycheck budget tracker for September, because I always acknowledge that paycheck date, and this is paycheck number 2. So I go to my September paycheck budget tracker. So my carryover is the first thing that I always acknowledge. I never bring my checking account down to zero. It turns out to be $118.58. This payment did not go through to my medical bill, so I'm going to capture it on this paycheck. So it was, the cushion was $118.58. So let's bring that carryover here. And that is $118.58. Now I have my paycheck number 2 of 2 for September, and that came in at $25.8603. Okay. So that's my standard paycheck amount that I always budget. This does not include any savings that is automatically taken from my paycheck. That is taken out by my employer and placed into a savings account. So this is my net pay that is deposited into my checking account only. I don't acknowledge anything else. So let's add these two values together. So my inflow total is now $2,704.61. Again, this covers through the 10th, so I have to be mindful of all those bills during this period of time. So the first one is my mortgage payment. That is always due on the first of the month. That is $18.28.58. Next is my natural gas bill. I have so many appliances on natural gas. My gas range, gas dryer, hot water heater, my furnace, which I have not been using. But now in the winter, I will fire that furnace up. That natural gas bill is due by the 3rd, and that is $19.99. Next up is my home electricity bill. And that is also due on the 3rd, and that happens to be $79.79. I have my medical bill. And I am going to budget $12. And I will mail that by the 5th. Now, again, I'm going to wait for my water bill. That's September. I'm going to wait to pay my water bill. I always like to get points on my Visa credit card. I get the points and then I redeem those points for gift cards around Christmas time. I like to accrue the points and get some gift cards at the end of the year or throughout the year. Can get movie tickets, a nice meal out using those points and a gift card. So that's what I like to do. Not everybody likes credit cards, and that's okay. Dave Ramsey doesn't like credit cards either. But so I am going to add all these together to get my fixed expenses total. $18.28.58 for my mortgage payment. My natural gas is $19.99. My electricity is $79.79. And I'm going to pay $12 to my medical bill. And that gives me a fixed expenses total of $1,940.36, which I'm going to subtract from my inflow total of $2704.61. And I have a leftover of $764.25. Now this is where I get to have fun with my budget. This is the variable expenses section. This is where I take out cash to live on for the next 2 weeks. Everybody's variable expenses is different. These are things like my allowance. And I reserve $50 a week or $100 a paycheck. My groceries and dining out, fast food, I like to limit that to $100 every paycheck. My car juice, I am reserving $25 this time. Miscellaneous is also receiving $25. My fur kids, I am setting aside $50 for my fur kids. And I am also setting aside money for giving. I give to my favorite local charities, and I'm reserving $20 for that. Let's see, what did I do last time? Health and beauty is also going to be getting some money. I'm going to reserve $100 for that. And that'll do it. Let me add these variable expenses together. That's $100 for my allowance, $100 for my groceries, $25 for my car juice, $25 for miscellaneous, $50 for my fur kids, $20 for giving, and $100 for health and beauty. So that gives me a variable expenses total of $420. Which I will subtract from $764.25. And I get a leftover amount of $344.25, which I'm going to bring to my sinking funds section. $344.25. I usually take out money for my sinking funds whenever I do not have this mortgage payment. So next paycheck I will take out for my sinking funds, but not this time. So I'm going to place a 0 right here. Carry down the total of $344.25. I do not have any extra debt payments with this paycheck. My leftover will be carried down to my extra savings section, $344.25. Now I have my 100 envelope savings challenge that I am trying to complete. I've been trying to complete this for over a year now, so it's taken a little longer than I thought. So here is $95 going towards my 100 envelope savings challenge. I'm getting a little closer at completing that. As each paycheck rolls in, I can put a little bit aside for that. So then I'm also going to leave a checking account cushion, which will be my carryover into my next pay period. So let's account for that. Checking account cushion. Okay. So I am going to leave that checking account cushion as $249.25, which brings my extra savings total $344.25. And if I subtract that from this total up here, I do indeed get a zero-based budget. All right. Now, since I'm a zero-based budgeter, I do like to check my math, check my totals real quick, and make sure I have not made any mistakes. All right, so I have an inflow total of $2704.61, and I'm subtracting my fixed expenses total of $1940.36, and I'm subtracting my variable expenses, which I do take out in cash, of $420. Nothing for sinking funds, nothing to extra debt, and I have $344.25 in savings. So I do indeed get a zero-based budget. All right, another paycheck. I can comfortably go forward over the next 2 weeks, and I have a plan for my money, all the categories that I'm going to take out in cash, which are my variable and my savings challenge. So I place those categories right here. And the dollar amount. Next, I have my groceries and fast food. I also reserve $100 here. My car juice, which is $25. Miscellaneous category, in case I missed anything in my budget and I need a quick few bucks to run to the store for dish soap or things like this. There's $25 for that. My fur kids, $50. Giving, $20. Health and beauty, $100. And my 100 envelope savings challenge is getting $95 today. Okay, so my allowance, I usually just take out 20s. So I'm gonna do 4 20s and 2 10s. I like to break it up week by week. So that's 80, 90, and 100. So groceries, I will just do do 5 20s for this one. Car juice will get 120 and 15. 120 and 15 for miscellaneous. My fur kids will get 2 20s, 110. Giving will get 120. Health and beauty will get, let's do 2 50s this time. And my 100 envelope savings challenge will get 4 20s. Two 5s. And 5 1s. Actually, let me change that. I'll just do 3 5s. Okay, so I'm going to bring the total count to this first line here. 3 4 5 5s, 2 3 10s. There's 9 10 13 14 and 18 20s and 2 50s. This totals $100. This totals $360 in 20s, 30, and 25. So let me add these together. This total and this total should match. All right, 100 in 50s, 360 in 20s, 30 in 10s, and 25 in 5s. So this totals $515. So let me add them vertically this way, and I should get the same dollar value. So there's 100 for my allowance, 100 for groceries, 25 for car juice, 25 for miscellaneous, 50 for my fur kids, 20 for giving, 100 for health and beauty, and 95 for my 100 envelope savings challenge. And this does also equal $515. So it does match. So then what I do is I just take this teller slip and I transfer the denominations here to total $515. And I take this to the bank and I request the teller issue these denominations to me. So that's it for my paycheck number 2 budget, my plan for assigning every dollar a job. How's your budgeting going? Let me know. Let me know how it's going. We are entering into October pretty soon, next Tuesday, October 1st. So I may create a monthly budget for October. Let me know if you're interested in catching that kind of video here on my channel. I'm used to paycheck, but I do on occasion like to get those monthly budgets planned out. It's a map that I like to try to follow. So let me know if you're interested in that, and I can definitely take that on. For now, I'm signing out. I wish you a wonderful weekend coming up. Enjoy the fall weather. I know I am. I love the cooler temperatures, that's for sure. Take care of yourself. See you next time. Bye.